All right, welcome in everyone. We're diving deep today. We've been getting a ton of really interesting search terms from you all, and there's one pairing that keeps popping up that we just got to unpack. Purdue and Houston basketball.
Yeah, when you see those two names together so often in searches, it really makes you wonder what's going on.
I know, right? What's fueling all this curiosity around these two programs? Is it a budding rivalry? Is it some shared history? Or maybe they're both just killing it this season. I'm dying to find out.
Let's dive in and see what we can uncover. Right off the bat, the most obvious thing is the sheer number of versus searches, like Purdue versus Houston, Houston versus Purdue. It's everywhere. Clearly, people are super interested in seeing these two teams go head-to-head.
Yeah, no, it's like everyone's itching for a matchup, right? And I think it speaks volumes that those head-to-head searches are so dominant. But it's not just about the potential matchup, right? There are tons of searches for each team individually, too.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing Houston basketball, Purdue basketball, all the variations, even down to the shorthand like U of H basketball. It tells you fans are really following both team seasons closely.
Like they're keeping tabs on every game, every win, every loss. But then when you see searches like versus Purdue and Houston-Purdue game and even Purdue-Houston game, people are specifically looking for info about a potential face-off.
It's not just general team interest. It's targeted anticipation for a specific matchup.
Exactly. And it gets even more specific, right? Like we found where to watch Houston Cougars men's basketball versus Purdue, Boilermakers men's basketball.
Yeah.
That's someone actively hunting down how to watch a game.
Someone who's ready to clear their schedule and plan themselves in front of the TV.
No kidding. And you see the same kind of immediate need in searches like Purdue score, Houston score, did Purdue win? Fans are hungry for up-to-the-minute updates. They got to know what's happening right now.
Oh, for sure. And then, you've got your searches that give you a glimpse into the future, all those Purdue versus Houston prediction and Houston versus Purdue prediction searches.
Right. It's like everyone's trying to get a sneak peek at how a potential matchup might shake out.
Trying to see who the experts are favoring. And, it's not just about the teams as a whole, right? A lot of searches focus on specific players. We see Melo Suzanne, Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, Trey Kaufman-Renn. Oh, and speaking of Kaufman-Renn, there are a few different spellings in the searches.
Oh, interesting. Like with or without the hyphen, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. And then, we see Emmanuel Sharp, Juwan Roberts. On the coaching side, Kelvin Sampson and Matt Painter are big, too.
It shows you how invested fans are in the individual players and coaches, right? Like they're not just rooting for the jersey, they're following these guys' careers.
And I think those spelling variations with Kaufman-Renn, that's really telling. It suggests fans are hearing his name, maybe during a game or on a podcast, and then jumping straight to a search. It's like real in-the-moment fandom.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like it's more organic than just looking up a roster online.
Exactly. And then you see the shorthand, too. And U of H clearly mean the University of Houston, and people use Purdue and Houston interchangeably with the full team names. It's like everyone's in the know, speaking the same language.
Like their own little fan club,
Exactly. And then, of course, you have your super general terms like and on. They're probably just fragments of longer searches, so they don't tell us much about the Purdue-Houston connection specifically.
Right. Those are kind of like background noise in the data.
Yeah.
So taking a step back and looking at all this, what's the big takeaway for you? What's the story that these search terms are telling?
Honestly, it's the sheer volume of interest in a potential Purdue-Houston matchup. This isn't just casual curiosity. It's deep, it's engaged, and it's super focused. From those versus searches to the game-specific queries, the predictions, the individual players, it all points to a real buzz. Like something's brewing between these two programs.
It's like everyone's sensing this electricity in the air, waiting for these two teams to collide. And it makes you think, right, what is it about these two programs that's captured everyone's attention so intensely?
That's the million-dollar question. Is it a recent game that went down to the wire? Maybe some trash talk between players? Or maybe it's a stylistic clash, like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. Whatever it is, these search terms show just how much this potential matchup has captured the imagination of fans.
It's a real mystery, right? And it's one we might not be able to solve just from looking at search terms. But it does give us a glimpse into the collective mind of basketball fans. And it's clear that Purdue and Houston are on everyone's radar. And that's what makes this so fascinating, right? What event, what moment, what narrative has sparked this incredible surge of interest in a Purdue-Houston showdown? Something to think about and maybe even do some digging on your own.
Exactly. We've only scratched the surface here, but there's clearly a bigger story waiting to be uncovered.
And that's the beauty of the deep dive, right? We start with these little clues, these search terms, and they lead us down a rabbit hole of intrigue and discovery. So thank you all for joining us on this journey today. And as always, keep those search terms coming. You never know what fascinating story we might uncover next.